So now, for the introduction, the first one, vandalism is the action involving deliberate destruction of or damage to public or private properties. Okay. Number 2, this term include property damage such as graffiti and defacement direct toward any properties without permission of the owner. The last one is the term find its root in an enlightenment view that the Germanic Vandals were a unique destructive people. Okay. So now for the objective. The first one, reduce property damage. So when the vandalism is reduced, then the property that has been damaged also reduced. The second one, life become more peaceful and harmonic. So the Vandalism Act make an uncomfortable atmosphere for other people. When it's gone or reduced, it will make the other people feel more safe and peaceful. The third one can reduce the cost of national expense. So when the vandalism or properties that has been damaged, the national must repay it. So it will cost of money, and when it's gone or reduced, it can reduce the cost of national expense. The last one, the country is highly regarded by foreign country. So we will become the role model for other country. That's all for me. Thank you.
So this is Malaysian vandalism statistic in 2000. The graph show the number of cases of 145,000 and above. After that, in 2001, the graph decreased by 136 cases. Then in 2002, the graph dropped again, which was 128 cases. So it showed that from 2000 to 2002, people awareness of vandalism is very noticeable. But in 2003, increased. The number of vandalism case in 2003 was 133, and finally in 2004 the case increased sharply, just like in 2002. So the case should not be underestimated. This graph shows that it is unstable at every year. Advantage not vandalism. Our area become peaceful and harmonious. Get a clean environment with friendly environment. But public property that function will and can be used by the community. The country is highly regarded by foreign country.
So now I will present about disadvantage of vandalism. So the first one is community and community security will be affected. Then many criminal cases will increase. Another, public property does not work well. Other than that, we have a country that is not harmonious and not peaceful. And last but not least, was the image and economy of the country that is viewed by the outside of world. And then the factor of vandalism. The first one we have peer influence. First one, if peer greatly influence a person's behavior, then especially for those who have problems with family members, and teenagers who choose peer will behave badly to some extent will follow their behavior. Then we have stress faced in life. Most individuals face various challenges, including students. Then many students now feel very stressed by the expectation of themselves. their parents, and the school to achieve excellent success in the academic field. Excellent performance in this exam is a measure of a person's success. For a weak student, this is a very heavy pressure that need to be dealt with. And then we have the inability to face such pressure allow them to turn their eyes to the negative activities that are state. The situation become worse if they are also faced with financial problem. And then lastly, we have parental neglect. The situation causes children to be left behind, and when they grow up to be teenagers, they feel left out, not cared about anymore, and not loved by their parents. Therefore, they are not comfortable staying at home and try to find a way to overcome their frustration by leaving home and running away. And lastly, when they are outside the house, they are exposed to various bad symptoms, including hanging out with friends who have already engaged in vandalism or the like.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hasfarizal Azari. Nama battery 03-20F1037. Okay, so my topic is solution about vandalism. So for the solution one, we must provide a special space for teenagers to create. Most of the perpetrators of vandalism do this activity in their spare time. Therefore, if the government is concerned in ensuring that the youth of this country become a generation that is useful to society, they should provide infrastructure or facilities that can be used by the youth to reduce vandalism activities. And for the solution 2, enforcing fines on offenders. Imposing fines on vandalism offenders is because all the space for the teenagers has been given, and what is wrong and remains wrong. By tightening the law, teenagers will be afraid to do vandalism because it will leave a bad impression on them, and they are afraid to do the vandalism again. And for the solution 3, everyone plays the role of an eye. In order to catch those who do wrong, we need stronger evidence, and witness one way to confirm the behavior of the offender. If you are passing through an area and see acts of vandalism, you should report it to the authorities. For the conclusion, vandalism is a bad thing that can damage property caused by a bad behavior by the teenager. These issues can disrupt public order and can also tarnish Malaysia's image. Therefore, we need to motivate people like this and take appropriate action and impose appropriate punishment for their actions that can bring an image to future generations and to this country of Malaysia. Thank you very much.